Well, so here we are now with the final game of this shoutcast. For the blue team, we have the legend himself, Freak Show. We have Kenny Uni, Captain Jintan, well, formerly known as Captain Jintan. I got laid 69, and then Cheeky. For the purple team, we have Light X. We have the one and only Captain Phil. Pandarian DK and Iziot, the two buddies, joined once again. And then the Master of Design, Frozen Bane, Talon.
Yo, he does pull out great graphic design work, and I love all of this shit, so.
So, based on these players alone, we'll get to the bans in a second. Which team do you think is better built to try to succeed this game? Will blue team get the 3-0 in this week, or will purple team finally salvage a victory?
You know, I think it all depends on where these players are going to go. I think if Anthony gets to go on AD carry and Freak gets to take over a solo lane or a hard carry jungler, like the Master Yi he's pulled out a couple of times, then blue team will have the advantage. But the Pandarian DK and Iziot butt buddy, what do you call it? Like
They have intense synergy. That's all there is to it.
They have intense synergy, and they know it. And you know, Frozen Bane is good. He, in terms of assassins, he does a really good job. I know because he's killing me all the time.
The Urgot ban.
Yeah, the Urgot ban. That is. Thank you, Andy. Bringing back the Urgot ban. We haven't seen that in the longest time.
I don't know if I even want to see it again.
I know.
I actually like playing Urgot.
We used to troll all the time when these in-houses first started, just putting out that Urgot ban. But you know what? We've been going to this try-hard target bans now. So.
Because, I mean, come on. It's not like before it was just an in-house. Everyone just played. Now there are people watching. There are people who will be watching it later in the VODs and on YouTube. This is serious business. All their names are becoming immortalized.
You guys are trying to make legends here, guys. Representing League of Legends Chicago with all that BM and chat.
Oh, Freak Show, please. Oh.
The tease! That is not his pick. That is a lock-in for Kenny. He's going to see what he can get later on.
Alright, if there's someone who I can expect to play my Skarner as efficiently as I could, I would actually pick Freak Show to do that job.
Definitely, I would agree.
Captain Phil, once again, going to a Jace, so he feels comfortable in that top lane. And he played that lane relatively well, so I don't see any reason why to deviate at this point.
Ooh, I hate Jace right now, honestly. I hate this champion. He just, like, has the advantage in any fight in a 1v1 situation, I feel.
I still think it's more of a champion matchup. I mean, there are a lot of champions who can abuse Jace.
He's pretty... it's just knockback in two forms whenever he feels. I dislike it because I'm bad at all Jace matchups. Maybe I need to pick a ranged champion myself like Gnar who can go in. But, yeah. I
mean, it's either that or you pick a champion who can not only engage on Jace, but cripple Jace to the point that even if he does knock you back, it won't be enough. Like, if I had to pick my top three champions I like to play against Jace in the top lane, one of them is Jarvan.
Ooh.
Jarvan's level 2 is fucking disgusting, and the fact that you can actually, if you land appropriately, you can get behind Jace. Mm-hmm. So he can't even knock you back for safety anymore, because he'll just knock you further away from, he'll basically sandwich himself further away from his turret, and then Jarvan will just keep smacking him down. The other one, it would be my Skarner, because I feel like Skarner is someone who can get on Jace, and sure, he can knock you back, but at that point, you should have applied enough slows at this point, and you can still get in there. And I think a lot of people make the mistake of using Skarner's shield to first initiate.
Yeah.
Use that for the rebound after you get knocked back, because the fact that the speed up ramps up as it prolongs, that's how you get back on Jace and destroy him. And the last champion would be, for me, Aurelia.
Yes, I was waiting for that. That's the only champion.
But this is the one time where you deviate in her build. Most people go Sheen first for the burst. If you go Phage for the first item instead, As long as you get an auto attack on Jace, even if he smacks you away afterwards, that phase speed boost you get will still leave you enough speed so you can chase him down with another Q and still get on him. So he can't realistically escape you, and Aurelia wins 1v1 melee trades against Jace. But let's actually get to the picks now. So far, Nami is locked in for the blue team, going for the Kenny Uni. We have ourselves a LeBlanc. That's Freak Show's champ right there.
Yep, definitely.
Nothing screams, I'm going to 100-0 you better than LeBlanc or maybe AP Malphite. But we're not going to see that. Jintan trying to redeem himself with a matchup from last game of Skarner versus Jace. We have Cheeky playing the Caitlyn now, trying to do the role reversal on Iziot, saying, alright, I'll pick the long-range annoyance in the bot lane. And I got laid hovering over that Rammus. So right now, with just Skarner and Rammus, you have... Oh, no, he's switching over. I was about to say, you're going to have two meaty frontliners that will just not die. But we might get a Xin Zhao. And then for the purple team, Light X playing Vi for that hard engage, Jace with the poke, and you have the wife steal bot lane of Thresh and Lucian. Lee Sin, though, is going to be the jungle of choice for the blue team, so we're going to try to see some insect mechanics. Insect into a Skarner pull. Let's see it happen. And what's the final champion going to be? Frozen Bane Talon. You were hyping up his Orianna earlier. That might be the pick, and that's a wonderful wombo combo with either the Thresh or the Vi who get into the fights. Okay.
Oh.
Now that we see the team compositions. Wait. Ooh.
There's a swap.
Yeah. Phil's going mid. It's going to be Frozen Bane Talon with Jace. I was not expecting this.
We do have the easy delivery ball service with Vi, though, and even Thresh if they want to go with that direction, so...
Alright, I'm not even going to bother showing you guys what's happening in Champ Select, because they're all just switching things around, so nothing's final. So we'll just tell you what happens when the game loads in. So...
This cheese.
Okay, with the compositions right now, blue team have a relatively strong pick-off composition. You have the LeBlanc to assassinate, you have the Lee Sin and the Skarner to reposition a target, and then you have the Caitlyn to attack safely with the Nami to peel for her endlessly. And as a purple team, you have that hard engage combo with either the Vi or the Thresh to follow up the Ori.
Ooh. I like purple team's comp better. It just feels like if we get to the mid to late game, well, mid game is where blue team will shine. If they don't start snowballing off of that and they get to late game, the Ori damage, the Jace damage, and the Lucian damage is going to be way too much. And then they could pick their fights whenever because they got that Vi.
Now that we've made our picks, folks, it's official. Blue team is going to win.
Ooh.
Oh, no, I agree. I mean, I think purple team has a lot more to work with here. I mean, blue team is relying on getting some really good picks because otherwise they have no real way of starting a fight. Besides a wonderful insect combination or a flash Skarner ult, they have no way of instigating a fight. So they're going to be trying to stall out skirmishes. They're going to try to pick people off one by one in the jungle or in transition to other lanes. Whereas purple team, they want to get to that mid game. They want to start grouping for the dragon, grouping for the turrets, and just start pushing things down. The fact that they have the Ori, the Lucian, and the Jace, they have three champions who are, I'm going to say, relatively efficient at taking down turrets, because you have two ranged solo laners, and then you have Lucian with a double proc with his passive to constantly tick away turrets. So, and even Thresh is ranged technically as well. So, I mean, they have some sieging potential, especially with the poke from Jace and the Orianna placing her ball behind the turret going, please, try to engage on us. Welcome in a shockwave. Please, I'm begging you.
But you know what? It's Freak Show on LeBlanc, man. Freak Show is always the wild card. You know, he can hard carry games, and I know he's really good with LeBlanc. So who knows? Maybe he could just burst down Iziot and make it a real quick 4v5, and then go from there.
This is very true.
He's so thrifty. So thrifty.
Alright, I'm calling it now, okay? There's going to be an engage going on. And Light X is going to ultimate LeBlanc. Freak Show is going to double jump to a safety, and Skarner's going to be sitting there waiting with his ultimate going, come on, Vi, I'm waiting for you. We were just mid lane. I just got pulled to the second tier turret.
Alright, we'll see. This all depends on formerly known as Captain Jintan for that combo. I want to see it, though.
I think that would be a pretty sweet combo, not going to lie. I mean, even Lee Sin can kind of do a similar thing with his mobility to just jump around and prolong an engagement. So, this could be fun. This could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this will definitely be a great, fun match. I want to see the Jace on Jace, though. That's going to be fun, right?
I know. I'm not going to lie. He probably did that for all of us, going, hey, I'm going to play me. No one can do me like me.
You know, Jace, his real name is JC, and I can't remember what the J stands for. Maybe it's John and Carlo, but he said that when he becomes a full citizen, he wants to change his name to Jace, which makes sense. I mean, it's close enough, right? But
Jace is a very good name. I have much respect for someone else I know named Jace. She's my older sister. It's funny, because my entire life, I always thought Jace was a girl's name, but yet she's the only Jace I know that's a female. And every other Jace I've heard of or met, or especially in this game, they're all guys. I'm like, oh, you have a boy's name. No, I don't. Why weren't you named Joyce like a normal human being?
Yo, Jace, the flashiest of the Ginzu crew, though.
Oh, I gotta show you guys this. There's always one consistency in all of our games, and that is this right here. This load time. He gives us so much opportunity just to rant and talk about the game. We appreciate you, Jintan. Yes, Jintan.
We're gonna create the fundraiser.
Oh my god. Yep.
Please donate to the Jintan Fund. Ooh, I want to know what that new name is gonna be. You know what?
I really want his name to change to Subordinate Jintan.
First mate Jintan.
First mate. Well, we're seeing ghosts again, so again, this game's going to be paused just a little bit longer because still, they have not fixed the spectator bug that you can just go into a game and see everything. It always shows up, you're like 13 minutes late and everyone's invisible.
Thresh still has the ghost dreadlocks, though.
I did not notice that. Thank you very much. Huh. Hey, look at this for a change. Jintan loads on time with everyone else.
Oh, it was so sad. He threw his laptop at the wall one time because it just wouldn't go for him.
Wow.
I mean, his team was on pause for like 20 minutes. It was the saddest game ever.
Okay, I can't complain or make fun of him for that because I've gone through at least 3 gaming mice in my years playing computer games, so I understand the rage. Right now, Purple Team right now is trying to make a run for this bottom bush. They do have the Thresh, so they do have the pick possibility, whereas Blue Team is grouping up over here, so they both have similar ideas. They're just going to walk past each other.
Well, they have no idea.
Freak Show going for the free peek like, hello.
Very interesting.
Both teams are completely blind. Now, if everyone in blue were to group up in here, and Purple Team were to ever fall back at a point, they'd actually be at risk in their own jungle, but still, they're just cycling through. Both teams are trying to get picks on each other. Freak Show is just jumping around trying to scout things out, being able to pop out if he needs to for safety. But right now, Blue Team's sitting there going, alright, they're not at their red, and they're not at their blue, which means they're at our side. And, oh god, they are sandwiched! Can they get around the corner fast enough? Will we get a death sentence? The flame misses! Cheeky runs the wrong way. Oh no, Flash is burned! Oh, I'm not gonna lie, if DK had taken the death sentence instead, that probably would have been more Flashes burned.
Yep, at least maybe even a kill. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh man.
Freak Show is dedicating this game to Jory. One of our old players, supposedly, Andy tells me she went back to Korea, so she's not playing with us anymore, but she was part of the League of Chicago community, and she was really good. Jumped up to Diamond real quick on that Zed.
Jory, never forget.
Never
In
forget.
the arms of an angel, run away with me.
The sadness is real. I'm gonna say that JC has got the top lane.
Freak Show already laying down the harassment on Phil. And Phil, a little bit late with that shield right there. I mean, if Phil can ever get that shield out early enough, he can probably win trades against Freak Show, but it's just a matter of how quick he is on the trigger. Because Freak Show is always going to be opportunistic. I'm just going to hover over this because I feel like this is where the fun's going to be for the next moment right here.
Where the fun is, because... Oh, auto.
Man, and he does have that ignite as well, so I mean, he is relatively close of killing Phil off.
Oh, this is it.
Oh, first blood to Oriana! 2 turret shots right there. Oh, that was a misplay by Freak Show. Captain Phil flexing his muscles. Lee Sin flashing into the minion wave. And Captain Phil burns his own flash. Wow.
So Flash is down in the mid lane, but I'm going to say that Freak is going to recover from that lane dominance that he was laying down, and Phil wasn't able to react on those jumps, the distortions. I'm not worried about it.
I hope so, at least, because, I mean, LeBlanc was at full health, and Captain Phil was at, like, 150 health tops, and Freak Show is the one that dies.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was thinking he just straddled too close to that turret, which I feel like they did buff the turret range in this new preseason, because I can't tell you the number of times I've died in top lane over here from a turret shot, and I'm going... The fuck? How was I in range?
Yeah, those inhib turrets, they just linger on you as you walk away. It's ridiculous.
Oh, inhib turrets, they can burn in a fire. Although, since they do, like, consistent damage, I don't know. I feel like it just tickles more than anything. It lingers longer, but it just doesn't have the same, oh my god, I'm gonna die, as a sudden shot to the face.
As you see it, and you're like, please, no!
Maybe if I flash, it won't hit me! Back to Season 1, back when Flash would actually do that. It would destroy targeted single-target spells. Lee Sin landing the Q right there, getting a lot of damage. They're trying to get the snare up, but that's not going to be enough. Both people take a couple of tower shots, and actually, Captain Phil comes out ahead in that trade.
Yep. I mean, Lee Sin isn't going to... I don't feel like he's going to have to stay in his jungle. He's going to have to go back earlier than he wants to, but...
Oh!
Chickens! The chickens!
He hits level 4, but is that enough? Alright, he shields up. Oh, they're diving for some kills right now. This guy taking a lot of turret damage, and Kenny Uni actually trading a lot back, but unfortunately, it's only a Nami.
Yeah.
Lee Sin, now's your time. Go!
The synergy is too strong, man. These guys, they know each other.
I mean, I didn't see how that whole dive went, but I'm going to presume it was probably a good connection from DK, landing either a clutch flare or a death sentence. At that point, Caitlyn just took a lot of bursts from the Lucian, and that was GG. Meanwhile, Vi setting up right now for Jintan. Jintan, you're kind of going in too hard right there. Flashes! Oh, that was a beautiful flash to stay alive right there. Ignite is down from Jace as well.
Wow, I thought that was a for sure kill even with the flash, but it looks like we got too quick.
Jintan showing off them Korean reaction time.
Yo. Jintan. That's right, Jintan. It's not Captain Jintan anymore.
I know.
Ooh, the jump.
I will, however, give Jintan an opportunity to reclaim his name. And that is, the next in-house we play, where he and I lane up against each other. If he manages to beat me in lane, I'm not saying the game, but if he beats me in lane, I will buy his name change.
Ooh.
So that's a shout-out and a challenge to Jintan for a future matchup.
Chris, you have to defend your honor. Ooh, I got Lei coming in here, stealing the chickens.
Laying a lot of damage. Lee Sin with that early game power spike over a Vi. Freak Show looking at Phil right there going, you're relatively low. Q does not land. If that's the case, I think they both would have probably dove in for that kill on Phil. LeBlanc does have her ignite back up. Ooh. LeBlanc, how close is she to level 6? I think that's going to be a moment where we're going to see a lot of suicidal tendencies. Nope, really she just hit 6, so at this point, Ori is going to peace out.
And we got a blue steal.
Potentially right now.
Go, 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 go.
I always feel like
go,
this would be a
go.
better opportunity to kind of wait for the Vi, who's only level 3 right now. I mean, she is way behind in levels. If they could just be patient. If they can be patient, which, oh my god, they are.
Waiting.
Oh,
Waiting.
she did not see that ward either. Oh, the Q misses.
No.
Doesn't matter, had sex. And that is going to be a kill. Over to LeBlanc. Honestly, right now, Light X is actually in a world of pain because she is still level 3, whereas Lee Sin is going to hit level 6 probably with the next minion. They are staying on top of a ward, so there is an opportunity for a purple team to try to surround them right now, and that looks like it's what they're doing. Oh, the blue buff going over the Lee Sin right there. Oh, baby.
Go. Oh, no.
Oh!
One auto attack away.
Oh, Captain Phil W too early. Forces the Flash to secure the kill on Freak Show.
So got some things shaking up bottom.
Kenny Uni trying to do what he can right there. But Cheeky and Kenny Uni, they're probably going to fall down. Same with Lee Sin. Actually, he gets the kill on Lucian. He's trying to peace out. Caitlyn's trying to peace out. Can he get to the minion? He does. All right. And that is a kill exchanged over.
Ooh. Light X has to be more decisive with where he's going to go. He switched targets about 3 times in that fight, in that little skirmish.
I want to say at this point, Light X is probably just frustrated right now because, I mean, everyone else on the blue team is almost level 6. I mean, he's behind the bot lane even in levels.
Yeah.
And as a solo role, that's normally never a good sign.
I feel like the jungle still scales the same, correct? Like with time and the levels of everybody.
Yes.
So he's going to get his ass kicked by this jungle. But he is by, you know, I think he comes up with more potential for greatness later in the game than Lee Sin. But I mean, who knows? Maybe Anthony could get insects in this game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Insects with this sort of pick composition with the LeBlanc and the Skarner. Ooh, Jintan going for some harass right there, but actually takes more back than he can dish out. There is an Orianna here. Oh, and that was a miscommunication. I think they could have gone on Jintan. They're still trying to lock him down. Not going to be enough. Freak Show is going to take his opportunity. He's going to try to push the mid lane or try to catch. He is going to try to catch Captain Phil en route over here. If he can get into this bush in time, he just does. Captain Phil does not see this. This is going to be a 100.
Oh.
He misses.
The chain.
Oh, the chain, but oh man, the fact that that silence was so. Actually, no, there is no silence anymore. What am I talking about? LeBlanc. Why? And even Cassidon. Why? Why do you hate silences?
They hate it so much.
Talon! Talon! Oh, that is a dead bug.
Ooh,
Ooh.
smash, smash, smash.
Oh, I think that was a wasted use of an ultimate right there. If he was to do that, he needed to do that earlier. But even then, right now, Frozen Bane Talon, Jason our hearts is showing why he is the one and only true Jason Chicago.
Oh.
LeBlanc going for a bit of harass, and I think that is going to be enough. Kill goes over the Freak Show.
It begins.
Who is building a Morello Namicon for his first item, it looks like.
Oh, I'm sure he won.
Ooh, Kenny Uni lands a good bubble, but it's not going to be enough. Tidal Wave, just a second too late. Cheeky trying to do what she can, but she is level 5 against a level 7 bot lane.
Purple looks like they're trying to get their revenge on this map. Look at this Lee Sin and bye. Using it to go in on Lee Sin. I don't know if that was the right choice.
Oh, Lee Sin. Oh, I got late. I think you misplayed that right there. You had the damage. You had the duel. You could have won that.
I believe he had the R. He could have followed up with a quick Q. I don't know if he was on cooldown, but...
I don't think it was. I mean, he fired his Q, got about a good 5 seconds after he connected the last one, and the cooldown is actually relatively short on that ability.
This match, though, this is the game fun right here. It's mid lane.
Yep. Freak Show out CSing Captain Phil by about 20. I mean, eventually Orianna will get up enough AP that she can just one-shot the range minions and just start clearing the waves out efficiently enough. But Freak Show's already there with his dash.
Oh,
And he's actually, he's going for optimum burst right there. Ooh.
Oh, Pandaria.
Oh no! Pandora and DK bluffing with the lantern like someone's over there. They catch onto it and they're saying, no, we're going to kill this Thresh right here. Oh, beautiful shockwave. That could be enough. The Q does land, so they do get one at least. But right now, Izzy is 3-1-2, close to an Infinity Edge or a delete cost item brutalizer. Jintan, I think he had the opportunity right there to grab Izzy and pull him in and let Freak Show go nom nom nom, but instead, errs with caution.
Man, this Izzy is about to snowball out of control.
And we're getting a mid-game where Lucian is at his peak. Oh, Caitlyn going in there. Ooh, Orianna actually taking the brunt of the damage. Kill goes over the cheeky with a very cheeky kill.
Yo, but that bluff, though.
I'm not going to lie. I've utilized that a few times, too, going, Lantern! Like, especially if I'm, like, bot lane alone defending a turret, and I'll just throw a lantern into this brush and start charging at them.
It's hilarious.
It doesn't even matter if my jungler is fighting someone in the top lane. They'll just back off going, shit! We're getting ganked! We're about to get ganked!
They're coming in. Oh, man, but that was too good. He was holding still on that bluff for a pretty long time.
Eventually, Blue Team realized, wait, there's nothing following this. I just want to point this out. I mean, as much as there's a CS discrepancy in the mid lane, there's a bigger one in the top lane, about a 40 CS difference, and about a 50-plus CS difference in the bot lane between the 80 carries.
Ooh.
And the fact that Caitlyn's supposed to be the lane bully against someone like Lucian, this does not bode well.
Nope.
Ooh, Freak Show dancing just outside the edge of that turret range, so Freak Show took nothing back. Oh, that lands. That's going to be... Ooh, dodges the bubble, but does not matter. Freak Show double dances just to make sure the kill is landed. Meanwhile, top lane, there's a kill onto... let me see, did Lee Sin get... No, Lee Sin did not get that assist. That was a 1v1 Skarner against Jace.
It was the least impression, though.
And then Jace even used his igniting, wasn't able to take down Jintan. Jintan going for an early Warden's Mail.
Interesting. He's going for that Frozen Heart. Wait.
Well, I mean, the most interaction he's going to have in the top lane is going to be Jace and a gank from Vi, who are both heavy AD damaging champions. So, I mean, Skarner has enough built-in damage. So, I guess he's just trying to say, all right, I'm just going to not die so fast, you guys, but I'm still going to just wear you guys down. So, I think that's actually a clever adaptation to the build to try to survive. And before he gets an early Frozen Heart. No, Jintan! No!
Donde?
Alright, Lee Sin is roaming around right now, and I think he's going to spot this pink ward.
Oh.
Nope,
oh.
Lee Sin is blind.
Oh. Lee Sin, he's just trolling with us. He wants that buff. Ward it, so then he can come in and destroy Vi.
Sadly, though, the ward did show him place a ward over into that pit, so they know they were spotted. Lucian gets another kill. They're actually trying to turn on Jintan right there. Beautiful box. Skarner's taking a lot. Oh! That's a double kill right now for Lucian. He's almost about to get 3. But here comes Freak Show.
Freak Show cleaning it up. Pandora.
Kind of like a Freak Show takes the stage.
Alright, they're going to push this. Maybe?
Yeah, but Jace, quite literally, is retaliating by pushing top right now. He has a bit of a minion wave built up. And Jace, with his attack speed bonus on his rage form, can deal a significant amount of damage to a turret.
Oh, he might... This is close.
I don't think he's going to get it. I think Caitlyn and the next minion wave is going to get there in time. But this turret's going to be about a third health by the time this happens. So,
yeah,
mischief managed.
Run, Jace.
Still, no turrets for the red team, whereas Jace almost has a second tier. So, Jace right now embracing his inner Freak Show and just split pushing like hell.
Yep. Team? What team? You don't need team.
What? You mean those 4 other super minions just randomly walking on my map? Alright, the whole team effort right now in preparing this blue buff so the LeBlanc can just go, yoink!
Yo, that blue buff freaks, though. Very scary right now.
Alright, so Orianna now still doesn't have enough themes yet, whereas Freak Show has himself a Merlinomicon, and close to, I want to guess, is going to be a Deathfire Grasp.
Oh, you know that DFG says freak all over it.
Oh, baby!
The chain. It's gone.
Light X going, I'm coming. No, I'm going to go this way. So if there's anyone right now that can possibly destroy this Iziot and take him down, just like in that one game when he was Vayne, it's Freak Show. Not as Master Yi, but as LeBlanc.
LeBlanc this time. We do have a
slows are applied. They're actually getting a lot of damage. Man, Iziot was tanking a lot of the turret right there. He's trying to trade. Caitlyn actually gets in front so to protect her support. Oh, Freak Show dashing right back to catch Pandarian off, and that is a kill trade over to Nami. That was a beautiful gank right there. However, Red Team is retaliating. Vi's in the mid lane trying to take down this turret right now. I think Blue Team can get there in time to defend this, and they will. Meanwhile, Jintan, oh, you had your chance. You had the flank. You had the flank.
Going in. It's still going in.
No!
Perhaps not enough health.
Skarner goes down, but there goes Vi right there. They're chasing onto Ori. Ori with a beautiful shockwave. Will it be enough, though, to matter? Chain lands. That's going to be a kill. Double kill for Freak. And he is now 8-2 in this 18-minute game. So that's easily going to be a Deathfire Grasp and Spell Pen Boots. So LeBlanc will kill anyone she wants because no one on the red team is particularly tanky, although now Vi appears to be heading in that direction. Ooh, Vi actually with the health buff instead of the armor penetration. Ooh! Freak Show actually going for Frozen Town. Oh my god!
Oh! One more auto attack, but he's gonna get away with just less than 100 health.
Honestly, though, that might not have been a bad call because it stopped his recall and everything. So it's going to give Skarner a lot of time to sit in this lane and try to reposition. But oh my god, that turret health!
Yeah, that shield. Wow, that's a pretty good play.
So let's just compare AD carries: Lucian, Infinity Edge, Brutalizer, Caitlyn, BF.
Yep. The disparity is pretty big, but if Freak gets the right positioning, he could totally take down Lucian before anybody can react.
Now Skarner has now a Giant's Belt. I don't know if Jintan knows what he's trying to complete at this point. I mean, he showed Frozen Fist, then he showed possibly a Frozen Heart. Now he's showing possibly Randuin's. Oh, the moves might got laid, and he's trying to sashay his way out of there.
Yo, is he gonna get it? I think he's gonna get away. It's Lee Sin. He's got 3 getaway tools.
He's just recalling right here. He's hoping they just run away the wrong direction. Oh, but he gets spotted out. Death sentence is not going to reach. He's going to get between these turrets. He's going to take a little bit of punishment. The calling is just beneath his toes.
Oh, JC, is he gonna turn around for this kill to ensure it? Oh, I think.
Oh, he's going for the suicide at this point now.
Lee Sin's days are over. Is he gonna die? Oh no.
Execute. Beautiful play right there. And at this point now, look at this. Blue team retaliates, gets a free push on mid since there was no one there to stop it.
The greeds.
I know. They were so hungry. I mean, honestly, Lee Sin with the ward jump and then flash to get away from everyone to position himself to get back onto Captain Phil and take him down.
I mean, he did get the execute kill on Ori in that play. He hit a Q and then he got CC'd and he flashed out to get there.
Ooh! Good flash by Jintan, keeping himself alive. But Jintan, you need to complete an item at this point right now. I mean, Jace already has a Manamune and a Brutalizer and is working on a Last Whisper, so you need to get something built.
Yep.
And we have a doorbell. So, right now the game only has a 1,500 gold difference. Who do you think the game is going to favor at this point? Freak Show is showing that he can carry, but is Frozen Bane Talon's pressure and Iziot's ability to prolong the game and become a threat too much for even Freak Show?
Oh, it's so hard because, like, if you delete Iziot, you still have this fed JC on the other side, and it's just, man, Captain Jintan, formerly known as Captain Jintan, you gotta pick it up because this Jace is running rampant right now. Like, there's no answer for him at the moment if Freak is gonna be getting these picks on Iziot.
Yeah, I feel like Jintan is trying to. I'm going to say, I think he's trying to impress us too much right now by going back to Skarner even after a fairly unimpressive early game. I mean, he saw me play it last night where I think I went 14-3 as top lane Skarner, and I think he's trying to mimic what I did, but I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you can't just play Scar in top lane and just get thrown into it. You need to know when you can engage, how to engage, and how to adjust your build accordingly. And right now, he's adjusting his build to absolutely nothing right now.
And this is pretty rough for the blue team, especially since they had the early game, mid game strength advantage with their team comp. I mean, with Lucian being able to scale all the way throughout the game, Caitlyn's gonna have a pretty poor early to mid game with just a BSer and a pickaxe, so like she's kind of easily ignorable at this moment.
Yeah, at this point right now, Caitlyn, we're almost 21 minutes in, and she only has 70 CS. Lee Sin almost has more farm in her, but then again, everyone on blue team seems to be struggling in farm, except for Freakshow is LeBlanc, but even then, he's only at 130.
Which is very interesting, because it's LeBlanc, and...
Yeah, LeBlanc's not really known for farming. Alright, so we're going to step back into the game now. Purple team right now is setting up position. Looks like they're going to get this free dragon. No one's in position to contest it. There was a Jace there, but there was also a turret there as well. So I feel like that was a worthy trade. They're trying to go over this right now. He does not get the lantern down in time, or else he probably could have pulled someone over, and that could have been a kill onto Nami as well. Wow, apparently I Got Laid 69 was still AFK when they started up the game, so a bit unsportsmanlike, my friends. A bit unsportsmanlike.
I don't know if he said anything, so... But you know what? That is something that we're not really taking into account, because I know I Got Laid is actually a pretty thrifty player himself, so he might be able to pull off some fancy-ass shit. I mean, he's not that far behind. He's actually ahead of his counterpart. Way ahead.
Well, I mean, we saw earlier where they set up that gank waiting at Vi's blue buff when she was still level 3, and both Blanc was level 7 and Lee Sin was level 5. I mean, they've made sure to keep punishing her, and the ultimate does get in. Lee Sin going for the kick. Freak Show takes down, steps onto a Caitlyn trap, but it's a friendly, so it doesn't matter. Caitlyn all goes in, then Lee Sin's hopping around trying to chase us down. Minions block the empowered shockwave from Jace, and that is a kill for the blue team right there, giving over to Freak.
Wow, that looked like it was going to turn, and Light X uses his ult to try and secure LeBlanc, but he just turned that around. LeBlanc is nothing to be toyed with right now. He'll take on anybody. Yeah,
again, the tankiest members right now of the purple team are the Thresh and that Vi, who just got completely obliterated as well, so no one is safe from LeBlanc at this point, but it doesn't matter if they can group up and push fast enough.
Yep.
Alright, so Skarner with the early Randuin's Omen. So, alright, let's just take a look at this right now. I just want to see what Skarner's damage is capable of. Skarner, my love. Alright, so his base Q can only deal 65 damage with another 58 if he lands a Q on someone who's already been affected by his crystal. So, he only has about like 115 damage coming out of his Q. I mean, that's not bad because you can spam it, so it's a lot of consistent damage, but you really need that Trinity Force, or you need that Iceborne Gauntlet to proc with it to give it some actual burst and to prolong the chase. Oh, I Got Laid. Feeling hungry. Gets the kick, canceling the shockwave. Because that would have been a kill on him right there, definitely. Jintan blocking the shockwave, shock blast combo. And Nami watering the tower.
If she got somebody, a potential kill right there with almost the whole team being there.
The thing is that Freak Show had no part in that kill. Lee Sin did that all by himself in killing Orianna, so Freak Show still has all of his cooldowns up. So all he needs to do is catch someone slightly out of position.
Oh.
And they're going to die.
He's got a chain on Light X. He's looking for a worthy target.
Like this Iziot who's hugging the turret, but actually, Freak Show's behind them right now, so he needs to be more careful. He's kind of exposed. Pandarian trying to predict the LeBlanc jump. Ooh, Jintan with a very good pull on Iziot, but sadly all the damage was running away.
Yep, I mean, they only had Nami over there to back it up. And
ooh, Lee Sin blocking it right there. He's going to ward jump, and that's going to be, yep, he's going to be alive at this point. Actually going back in for the trade with a kick!
Oh my god, Anthony with the kill on Vi.
That was a beautiful play right there. The patience to know, okay, my cooldown is up. She has no mana. She can't even empowered punch me for a kill. Just goes back in for that trade.
Yeah, he definitely was able to throw all of his cooldowns before she was even able to react with an auto attack. So
still, the clock is ticking because Freak Show is about to complete his Revenant's death cap. If you thought his damage was absurd before, he will certainly murder people the second that is completed. At that point, even just his double dash, I think will have enough AoE to kill 2 people at this juncture.
Yeah, he's not gonna need that DFG to take out those squishies at this moment. He could just get to them.
I mean, look at that. Just with the Q and R and Ignite, Captain Phil is at basically 20% health and running for the hills. I mean, if Freak Show had landed anything else to proc that second Q damage burst, that's a dead Ori.
Yeah, definitely. And nobody on this team has enough magic resistance to react to this at the moment.
I mean, Vi is trying to build that way, but other than that, no one else has any MR, not even tenacity boots.
Ooh.
The disengage with the tidal wave, and they're gonna get out.
That was a little trickster play. He's walking to LeBlanc and gets Tsunami.
Alright, so Scar is left alone on top right now. He does have his teleport, so he can come in to assist. But instead, they're getting to sandwich him right now. They're like, Jintan,
nope.
You're not getting anything. You're going to stay irrelevant. Can they slow him down in time? And they guessed the wrong way. I would have loved to see a shock blast just get chucked in there blind. And Jintan's like, fuck.
Poor Jintan, man. He can't get anything going. Even when he does get a good pull, all there is Nami.
I know, I mean, honestly, that was a good pull right there, but sadly, Freak Show was on the retreat. Caitlyn was not there yet, and Lee Sin was off dueling the Vi, so it's like... Actually, I'm going to say at this point right now, Caitlyn is finally starting to get some damage. She has Infinity Edge and has a Zeal, so she does have some crit proc chance. And with her headshot, that's actually a lot of considerable damage, even with minor items at this point. But I mean, Iziat is so far ahead with that Static Shiv, the Brutalizer, and the Sustain from the Vampiric Scepter.
The foreign disparity on the teams is getting out of hand at the moment, but they're only 2,000 behind, so...
Yeah, they're even down in turrets, too. I don't think they have gotten a dragon yet, so really, the fact that they have those 7 kills is what's helping them right now. And Light X getting picked off right now. That is going to be a kill given over to Caitlyn, very much needed. LeBlanc takes down Ori. Oh, Jace with a cheeky kill right there. Lisa is trying to make him pay for that, but he has nothing to follow up with, so he's going to back off. Cascada is trying to defend top by himself. He probably should have gone in while the turret's still there, because right now he is getting forced back. But here comes LeBlanc.
Somebody is going to die.
And it looks like Jintan.
Jintan?
Oh, the flay!
The flay gives...
The flay of destiny right there, but I Got Laid is in the area too.
They are sandwiched at this moment, but you know what? Iziat is pretty fed right now, feeling pretty confident.
Oh, he does catch him. He's going back in. The flay is the only thing I can save him right now. Oh, shut down before he can ward jump.
The burst is so strong.
Meanwhile, Caitlyn has found herself a Jace. Oh, no. Using that heal, trying to get a speed boost to run away. Freak Show takes down Thresh. Oh. Nami takes down the Jace. Right now, Skarner, you're in a position. Chase him! Chase him!
Oh, not confident enough. Doesn't know the threshold of the champion.
I mean, you have a lot of armor, so I mean, you can take a bit of his auto attacks. All you need to do is get on him, and then you'll just mow him down, but...
I feel like Chris is playing on a little bit of tilt at the moment, and it's just kind of affecting him, not wanting to go pretty hard, so...
He's not on a little bit of tilt. He is full Weeble Wobble.
Weeble Wobble. He is a guy standing on a stick.
You mean a troll pull?
Oh, Nick Walenda right now, but not so much.
LeBlanc claiming what is hers, the blue buff. But still, I mean, Freak Show is showing everything he can to try to keep this team in the game. I mean, obviously, it's only a 2,000 gold deficit still, despite the objective loss. Despite the massive CES difference, There's still 24-15 due to that 14-2 and 5 LeBlanc.
Oh,
I Got Laid is also making some amazing plays of his own on Lee Sen. And the fact is, despite the fact that Caitlyn, this is what I'm really impressed with Cheeky so far. Last game as Jinx, she held her own as well as you can kind of expect against the Caitlyn. In this game, yes, she is so far behind in farm, but she only has 3 deaths.
That's true.
She's 2 and 3, so she has played safe and accepted. All right, I'm getting bullied. I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm going to consistently die and miss more opportunities to farm over and over. So she has kept herself still in the game. Oh, here comes I Got Laid. Waiting for the mana. I mean, the energy right there. Woo, Death Sentence just misses on Scar, but I don't know if that's the person you want to pull in right now. Here comes a tidal wave. Misses everyone. Oh!
Ooh.
The combo right there. Kicking Iziot into the LeBlanc. There goes Lidex as well. There goes Orianna.
Blue side is turning this fight around.
Are they hungry for more? I don't think they should.
I think everybody is pretty low right now, and JC is pretty fed, so...
Ooh! Oh, wow, that was massive damage. Flashes over. Death Sentence misses, though. Oh, man. Still, I Got Laid. Connecting the Q onto Jace. Flying in to position himself to kick Lucian straight into LeBlanc. That's... Oh! Jace almost gets killed.
Oh, the
exhaust! That exhaust was MVP right there because Frozen Bane... Sorry, Jace. You had no excuse. You had no reason to live there. Pandaren DK saved your ass. You owe him a nice sloppy one later on.
Oh, that play, though, on Lucian just popped, insta-pop. That was ridiculous.
I know. I mean, that's a way for Blue Team to win these team fights. I mean, Jace is huge already himself. But honestly, if you can take out Lucian so early in the fight, they can handle Jace still.
Yeah.
Orianna is so far behind in items, so they can handle her still. It's Lucian, I think, is the priority pick, and they have enough ways to get to him and take him out.
Yeah.
And then deal with everyone else later.
LeBlanc has so much damage right now that she doesn't need to depend on DFG to kill something.
As we saw right... Okay, we are going to bring this back just so we can see this one more time. Look at the patience here. We're going to slow this down because the second this begins, you're just going to see this health go to nothing.
Whoa. What was that? A Q, a DFG, and another Q, I believe?
Yep. Yeah, it's just DFG, Q, and R, and that killed it.
I don't even think the distortion hit for that. Oh, the insect?
Oh! Almost into the tidal wave, too, but still, Lisa is in position. Beautiful shockwave, though, so but I think Caitlyn's going to be fine against this Jinx. I mean, this Vi. Vi gets bubbled up. Kill goes over the Freak Show, and Skarner is actually over here for the flank. Are they pinging for Baron right now? I mean, there's 3 down. I mean, and Lucian's still too far away. Granted, Jace is there, and he is pretty annoying. He can lay a lot of poke down on this team, so they have to be careful with this decision.
Oh.
Yeah, if Skarner stands in the right spot, he can block a lot of damage. Oh, that is not the right place to be. All right, I think they need to concede this Baron right now because...
Oh, they're going to go for it, though.
Skarner's trying to get in there to try to hold him off. Ooh, Jace is just helping them now with Baron at this point. Skarner doing everything he can. He's going to die for it.
Oh.
Baron goes to LeBlanc, so it is secured by the blue team. Ooh, new Baron icon. That looks pretty cool. Alright, purple team is now pinging sporadically. Get this right now. They're recalling. They are low. Although it's a Baron buff, they can recall so fast. If they get home guards, they will be there plenty in time.
Yep.
Caitlyn! No!
No, just walk. No. No.
Oh my god! Alright, so purple team tries to even it out, but still, this is going to be Baron minions. Ooh, LeBlanc, I think you could have taken that on Jace.
Ooh, I would have loved to see that. I thought he was just going to pop at that moment, but here it goes. Good by Ori.
Vi couldn't even react in time to destroy it. I mean, Ori's just gone.
Oh, man. Makes it a 4v5 in half a second.
Yep, and at this point right now, I mean, Skarner teleports in there trying to catch the Vi. I think It was a decent attempt, but it was just too late. Willie! Oh! The ultimate just got disjointed right there, because, I mean, he had help. That was going to be a dead Vi.
He was there. He was in position. And I don't know if I heard it cast or not.
No, I heard it. I heard, feel my... And then she was already gone.
The cock block.
Lucian taking down the second dragon, so they get that pushing power buff right there. They are actually making a Fnatic brush right here, but this is a Lee Sin and LeBlanc.
Oh.
Lee Sin, sadly, goes down. This is one of those moments you need to check with your Q when you walk into a brush when you have no vision.
Freak Show does not want any part in that. Pandorian is trying to lock him down.
I mean, Pandorian actually has a good amount of health, so but it doesn't matter. Oh my god! Because I mean, look at Pandorian, his build. I mean, he is tanky. I mean, I think he has close to 3,000 health. He doesn't have an AMR, but he has about 3,000 health, and he just went away.
Yeah, I don't even know if he got a full combo.
Wow. Freak Show is now 19-2-6.
Always making the game interesting, man.
Them chains, boy! Oh, still alive.
He will feel life still.
Okay. Freak Show is trying to guarantee this blue team sweeps tonight.
So if you want to talk about the burst and the kills, Freak Show takes out Jace, and then takes out Thresh, and then takes out Vi. These are all the tanky champions that are supposed to be able to deal with him, and he just can't right now. He's out of control.
I wouldn't really say Jay so much,
yeah.
but definitely the Vi and the Thresh, which the way they've been itemizing, they're trying to be able to withstand that burst, but it's just not happening. With LeBlanc right now, she has a death cap. She has a DFG. She has a Void Staff and a Morellonomicon, and she's about to have a Zanya's. I mean, he is so close to being fully itemed on LeBlanc earlier than 40 minutes. So, granted, that means that LeBlanc's not going to have any more scaling, because he is already 18, so he's about to hit his peak. So, it can only get better, really, for the red team, but they need to sustain just a little bit longer, else LeBlanc will just take over this game even further. Because I'm not going to lie, though, that LeBlanc with Zanya's, though, will give Freak Show even more confidence to try to go in for kills, knowing that he has that invulnerability that actually, if you do it right, the amount of time that jump stays alive is 4 seconds, so you can jump in Zanya's and just instantly pop out.
Oh man, he's just gonna go through like all the volleys of his spells. He can take out 2 people this way.
Just with a Q and an R, Vi, the tankiest member really, stat-wise, of Purple Team is dropped in half.
There is a huge level disparity, but like we're going to that late game. I think this is gonna be a late game.
I just realized this is like the first time really Blue Team actually has the gold lead.
Yeah, definitely those kills. I mean, it's all stacked on LeBlanc right now, but
thankfully though for the Purple Team, the Baron buff has worn off, so they don't have that extra siege potential. Because Blue Team is grouping up right now, which I think is a bit risky because they're not meant to team fight.
No, they are definitely lacking in their team fight abilities compared to...
Meanwhile, Vi is just going in saying, let me help you! Ori, though, gets eliminated before the Shockwave combo can even happen, so that's going to be a dead Vi going over to Lee Sin. Meanwhile, Freak Show put on some moves right there, evading everyone. He juked them all! I got laid. Oh, Izyak going down, getting pulled! But Jace trades a kill back on there, but here comes Caitlyn, acing the hole on the Jace right there. Will be enough. Jace is taking a lot of damage. Shut down. Jintan with the kill. Thresh, the only remaining member, trying to flay, trying to do what he can. Bubble misses. Doesn't matter.
Cheeky. Oh, Nami.
Skarner, you're tanky enough. Take this turret right now. I mean, sadly, LeBlanc is on minion duty at the base, but with the amount of AP she... Oh, my God. With the amount of AP she has, she can definitely clear these waves.
So we saw Andy go into that fight taking out 2 priority targets without anybody being able to react to that. Andy's trying to put this game on his shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it was obvious what they had. They put the ball on Vi. Vi really extended herself trying to get a 4-man Shockwave. But LeBlanc was over here, flanked the Ori, and eliminated her before she could press R. I mean, just think about that. You're dead before you can press a button.
Yeah. It's pretty rough.
And right now, at this point, I mean, Cheeky has a Last Whisper. She still doesn't have any sustain, but at this point, how much gold does she have? I'm kind of curious. Oh, yeah, she has about 2,000 golds. I mean, Cheeky, at this point, is back in this game. She's 5, 3, and 11, so despite being so absurdly down early on, Cheeky played the matchup smart, accepted what she could, and never pressured for more, and I think that also has helped Blue Team in establishing this current lead they have, because she managed to stay, I'm not going to say relevant, because it took this long, but she managed to stay in a position to eventually become relevant.
Oh, Andy's trying to get a pick over here. Ooh. Vi wanted to go into that bush so bad earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting all will and temptation. Look at this.
Oh, baby. Just waiting. Oh! The double dash drops the carry so low. There goes Jace. There goes Orianna. Lucian's in the back, though, still alive. There goes Thresh. Caitlyn's not even touched. She is chasing everyone down. The Q just barely misses on the Lucian, or else that would have been a kill. Caitlyn going for it. Misses again. No ace in the hole, but it doesn't matter because we have a freak show. Lands the chain and backs off before it can kill him. Still, that is basically, that's almost an ace right there. Lucian is not just blinking red. He is holding his last bit of genitalia to stay alive. They're going to take down this turret at this point right now. I don't think Lucian can do anything about it because, wow.
Again, Andy, big plays, getting a double dash on 2 priority targets.
Here's the thing, though. All of Purple Team was grouped right here. So he just went WR and then pressed W again and avoided all the damage, but dropped everyone to half or lower. So at that point, it's like, all right, we don't need to have it engage. They were damaged enough. They could just basically face roll in.
He wants more. He's not satisfied.
Are you not entertained?
He sees a couple of them. He's backing out. He doesn't want it.
Meanwhile, there's a massive wave up top pushing. I mean, the siege super minion wave is finally over, so this wave might potentially get this turret if it can target this turret fast enough. Ori is getting here, but I don't know. It might not be fast enough.
She's going to clear the wave.
I don't know. They're still hitting it pretty hard. I want to see this.
Oh, my...
Oh! The last 2 minions. I will succeed. So, again, more global gold just by previous pressure right now. Hey, look, a whoop off.
You know, as sad as I am, or I'm not sad about this, but, man, I haven't seen JC use that advantage that he got in lane to help his team right now. It's really hasn't been much. I mean, I know that Izzy has been getting blown up so quickly because the rest of his team is going so far ahead of him, but like Jace hasn't been a factor in these fights at all.
Well, I'll explain to you why. I've been noticing on a lot of these engages we've had, Blue Team has planned it perfectly. They're only fighting when they're in blind spots. Like, LeBlanc has always been the one initiating, or Lee Sin's always been the one initiating. Jace needs to know where his target is and lay his harass. That's his biggest use, is his long range, poke, and pain. And they just haven't been able to set up for anything, because while they're en route to set up, someone gets obliterated right off the bat.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, it's kind of hard for him to lay his damage down when the fight begins before he's prepared.
I mean, like, with this LeBlanc, he's only getting like half a second after like Vi tries to press R on somebody to react.
Man,
it's just looking pretty rough for them, but you know they have the late game comp. I feel like.
Whew.
And it's Iziat. Like he showed that he has the 80 carry mechanics to carry a game, but Freak is also showing his dominance as an assassin.
I know. Look a lot. Ooh, the little bit of fake out right there. I got laid. Dashing to Skarner, imitating a sonic jump. Oh, they're grabbing Phil right there. There goes Orianna. There goes the team fight presence. They are. Ooh, the Zanyas.
Is he gonna live?
Nope. The shutdown on the 24 and now 3 LeBlanc. They're going to pick up Skarner as well. They might be able to get this Nami. But still, that is 2 inhibitors down. They have minions pushing the Nexus turret as well. So I would say those 2 deaths in securing that final inhib, I think was oh, baby. They just got Lee Sin as well. And the Baron buff is up.
Ooh, this should be free Baron, but they have to hurry up or else...
Yeah, no, Izzy went to the bot lane to farm. I don't think they could do it now at this point. If he was still around with this team, they could easily do this. At that point, then they'll be able to at least manage these super minion waves just with the Baron buff. But now, they're still giving Blue Team the chance to get this buff and basically win the game in one last push.
I want to say that Izzyat is full build as he goes back and really doesn't need these minions. I'm sure he's just doing it for the pressure, but...
Yeah, because, I mean, Izzyat has over 3,000 gold, so he has a Mercurial Scimitar in the bank right there, which, with the Scimitar giving a speed... Ooh, actually, he switches up to a Banshees.
Oh.
And he sells his Yuma's Ghostblade to build a Bloodthirster.
Yep, because that's how rich he is, but...
Wow. Okay, so the Banshees is going to be... I think that's actually a good trade-in for him. Rather than get rid of the potential suppression of Skarner, he's trying to deny the first initial burst from LeBlanc. Because if you can block that first Q, or even that DFG, you're actually blocking a lot of her damage still.
Yeah, definitely.
Granted, with much AP as she has, I don't think it's going to matter. But still, you're buying more time. She has to use more cooldowns on you to take you out. As Jace also, and Vi, 3 Banshees right now. If Captain Phil can get one, that would be huge.
It's also that whole Banshee thing. It's like nobody wants to make a move because they're like, there's Banshees, you know? Who's going to pop the Banshees? So.
Ooh, Lee Sin is really tanky. Skarner has a lot of defensive stats. Still, why do you have a Phage and another Shane? Please! Jintan, you're giving me cancer!
He wants those on-hit effects, man.
I mean, if you want to be able to chase people down, don't get the Phage. Get this! Get the Righteous Glory. It's the Shurelya's that Skarners have been wanting for so damn long ever since they changed the item. Honestly, Righteous Glory is a beautiful item for Skarner. It gives you a lot of tanky stats. And it gives you a freaking speed boost out of nowhere to go with your W, so you will pull someone. So, I don't know, maybe he's just not adapting fast enough to the new items this season, but I mean, I feel like that's a missed opportunity right there.
Oh. So right now, we're looking at Lee Sin as like solely a playmaker and only really able to do damage on a squish.
Yeah, because I mean, he only has... the only 8 damage he has is from his Trailblazer at this point. Otherwise, he has built pure tank, preferably in the armor and health. I mean, health is good against AP, because you can survive the burst, and a crap ton of armor. Skarner takes down that turret right there. There's still super minions in the top wave, so if they can keep them down here long enough and let this wave push, that will impede them to the base. Oh, beautiful! Beautiful tidal wave there, popping all the Banshees. Ooh, but Vi's chasing.
Ooh, Freak needs to stay alive if this team has any retaliation to this big group.
Oh, massive 3-man bubble. That was a 3-man bubble right there. They're actually trying to keep this fight going as long as they can. Freak Show.
Oh, going for the clone.
Oh, Freak Show does get Jaced out this time. Skarner is still in the fight. Caitlyn's not even... No one's even noticing Caitlyn right now.
Free damage.
Oh my god. This is going to be a potential triple kill right now for Caitlyn. Give it. Give it. Triple kill. They have this pushing. They have that pushing. We have 25 seconds for the next person. That's going to be Ori. I think, honestly, they should just be bum rushing this right now. They can end the game.
It should be GG if they could get those towers before Ori comes in, and Ori would need to make a pick on Cheeky.
Actually, no, I'm calling it now. 10 seconds left. That's not enough time. Actually, that's just enough time for Blue Team to secure this win. So it's going to be a 3-game sweep. Blue Team over the Purple Team. Lee Sin dies because he didn't see there was a fountain there.
GG. The blue side advantage is real.